What the hell's up? Jason, what the
What's
hell's
up with
up?
you? Living strong. What's up with you?
Just trying to figure out this cluster of a pod that we're trying to do here.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult. This is not the way we wanted it to go,
No.
people.
Sleeper, fix your stuff, man. So basically what we're doing for you today, it's going to be an awesome show. No doubt about that. But hey, I'm Eric at Fancy Barbecue. That's Jason at Big Chill Squad on the old Twitter machine. Um, yes, we're going to be going through, we just did a 41 round tight end premium, super flex, IDP, kickers were the rookies embedded within the draft. It was the most nuanced thing you could think of. It's an empire league as well, and what an empire league is basically is it's like a dynasty league, but if a manager wins 2 years in a row, they get like a rollover pot of money that's been collecting for years and years and years. So it's gonna be it's pretty freaking awesome. But what we're gonna basically Jason and I are gonna do. What are we doing, Jason? You tell the people about it.
We're going to break down this draft. We're going to look. We're going to look at each other's teams, and then we're going to move on to the league and kind of get into the other guys and see what we think they did. But we figure everyone will enjoy it more if we go ahead and just go at each other first and foremost. Go ahead and get that out of the way, and then we can put our evil powers together and collectively handle these people.
Yeah. So we got one person here saying, "Here we go."
Oh, he's already ready.
Jay's in here saying, "Number one, I highly doubt that. Doubt it." Well, let me go ahead and share the screen here, Jason. We're going to do your team first, just because I need a little light work to.
Hey, I was going to say, let's go.
All right. So, yep, y'all can see our chat in here. Sorry about that. We have a bunch of perverts in our league.
Extreme perverts.
Extreme perverts. Jason. I'll say this too. We tried to get the actual draft board up here for y'all so y'all can see how everything went down. Sleeper, fix your freaking desktop version of your app, please, for the love of God. Anyways, Jason, tell me what you want me to scroll through. I'll let you break down your strategy first.
So, basically, from what I remember, it was a 40-plus round draft. So basically, it started out with what you see typically in Dynasty. Everyone takes the quarterbacks. They just get eaten alive all the way up. I actually drafted at 7, right?
I believe you were 7. Yep.
Yeah, it was 7. So I actually drafted at 7, and I just couldn't let JT fall farther than 7. I had to go ahead and get me some JT. First and foremost, there was also a little residual. My other dynasty that I actually care about. I had let JT go, and not so sure I appreciated it in the end. So went ahead, got him first things first. I was planning on a little Russell Wilson coming back my way, but a certain sniper got me in the chest. Got me all in my brown sugar. Got me in my chest. And so I took Christian McCaffrey and said, I was like, well, fuck it. If I can't have what I want, my strategy's already getting sliced and diced out of the gates because we're playing with some really good guys. The one compliment I'll give before we just start.
Yeah, that's apart. All they deserve.
They only deserve it one time. So yeah, I was hard pressed by some pretty great players, great managers. So I went ahead and I said, you know what, we're all in this year. I'm going 20, 30 points a player on offense. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want just 10s. I want 20s because I already let all the quarterbacks go. So now I've got to come with, I've got to make up for that somewhere. So
you got to come correct.
I got to come correct. So we took CMC. I know a lot of people are thinking, holy shit, don't get this guy. Personally, I think, you look at Deebo Samuel last year. I think that, we tend to get overly superstitious about certain guys. And I think that CMC hasn't been seriously injured yet. And I also think that CMC, just look at him. Like, you can tell the guy really takes care of himself. He really works hard to stay in shape. And I think that's why none of the injuries have been actually serious. So he's somebody that I'm not afraid to take this year. I was really happy getting him in the second round. So moving on, to compensate, going running back heavy, because you'll see I also ended up with Elijah Mitchell.
I love
who I really like that move. If a lot of the running backs that I got, I think are going to be big PPR guys. Other than JT, I mean, he's just a
Big
soldier,
PP
right?
guys.
Big
Big
PP
PP
guys.
guys.
They're big. I only like the big PP guys. But no. So you see, I went with D Hop. I wasn't ready to let Nuke go. I think Nuke's value actually goes up. A lot of people have him going down.
Yeah.
I think
Especially
his
with
value
Christian
goes.
Kirk being gone.
Yeah,
And
I think
I don't think they re-signed AJ Green, personally.
no, that's not happening. You're gonna have Rondale out there, and you're gonna have Zach Ertz getting like 14 targets a week, probably. So, then we went with Mike Thomas, also trying to throw some people off. There's a very sneaky late round wide receiver one.
I really like that, man.
I appreciate it. I was very happy with Allen Robinson as well. That was another guy whose ADP was way lower than it should be. So you can really see that, like, I tried to take the just ballistic guys, the Kelsey, the CMC, the JT. I try to take these, big time guys up front, and then I try to compensate for that by basically hitting sleeper after sleeper after sleeper. So I think the same thing. I'm on Ross St. Yeah, he's just going to be so nasty. You saw what he did all of last year. Hard to say.
You grabbed him. It's the 607.
Yeah, I felt good about it.
I'm trying to update people on where. So I'm going to jump in real quick, Jason,
Yeah, let's
because
jump
I think
in.
the Jonathan Taylor thing is crazy. From Jason picked at the 7 spot. So the way the draft went, the first 6 picks. Oh yeah, I said that right the first time.
6 picks.
6 picks. That's hard to say. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Matthew Stafford. Those were the 1 through 6. So, shoot, dude, you can't let JT fall any further than that.
No, and also 6 picks is Nick Johnson's name in Madden because he's good for about 6 picks a game.
I'm terrible at Madden.
he is too. No. So I tried to stay deep. I tried to get
you
my
said
guys.
Nick Johnson. My bad.
I said Nick Johnson. Yeah, he's awful.
Yeah, let's look a little deeper on your team. Here,
yeah, let's look a little bit. So okay,
so we got IDPs in here too. Woo.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to IDPs. I really like the Gronk thing. The news came out like 3 rounds after I took him that he has no. What is it? He has no intention for football.
Exactly correct.
Whatever, Corey. You're just mad at this draft too. But yeah, I got Gronk behind Kelsey. I like that a lot. That's super deep. And I also followed that up with a little Cameron Braid action.
Here, yeah, we'll take a look at the bench. We'll get to IDPs in a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting this bench here. So with quarterback, again, I had to take Trey Lance. I had to take a gamble. I didn't get any of the guys I wanted early.
Yeah, so you took Trey Lance at the 306.
Yeah, so I took him high, and I wasn't exactly happy about that. So you can see why I played so many games with ADP the rest of the draft. But I was happy to go ahead and secure Kirk Cousins. I was able to get Garoppolo. So, one of the two, I'm going to have a starter. It won't just be dead space. Jameis Winston, I was really happy about, simply because if you watched football last year, you saw Jameis Winston literally explode on people until the injury hit. I don't know what you think, Erik, but I think that he's actually a special late round pick.
He had a 14-3 TD to interception ratio in the first. I think he played 5 games.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have a few games where he threw for like 5 touchdowns, so that definitely, that helps a little bit. But at the same time, dude, that's what you're looking for, especially as your quarterback 3 on your team. Yeah. If you're, if you're in a pinch, especially with the stack with Michael Thomas, I'm more than happy with that. Especially you got him. You go ahead and talk. I'm just trying to figure out where you drafted him.
Yeah. So here's the thing, and I think that if anyone, this is really good advice. I think, and this was something that got meta for me, and I just shut up about it. I didn't say anything until now. Kind of waited for this one. But if you're doing a dynasty before the draft, before ADP starts moving around, before people start saying, "Oh, well, what about this guy?" Every New Orleans Saints wide receiver is spread out in ADP at such a rate that I was able to collect all 3 of the receivers and Jameis Winston and I got them all at a ridiculous value.
I mean,
So
Deontay Harris in the 30th round,
yeah,
Traquan Smith in the 37th round.
yeah,
I'll tell you what, I love the Deontay Harris pick. He was on my queue, and I don't know if I was going to grab him in that round or not, but I really like that pick because he showed me something last year that he's actually a pretty damn talented wide receiver.
he can be. Yeah,
He just needs a quarterback, you know.
absolutely. What is this guy doing with the condom? Oh, okay. Sorry, that's really strange. That's just
Yeah.
playing on the.
I told these
Um,
guys not to say anything crazy, but they obviously ignored me. So you know.
no, oh, that's the league chat. Oh,
Yeah, that's the
I
league
thought
chat.
it was an ad. I was like, what is wrong with you, sleeper?
What the hell kind of sites are y'all promoting, sweet sleeper?
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So back at it.
Check
Eric.
out my OnlyFans.
Eric, talk Rojo.
You know what? I really enjoy the Rojo pick as well. Let me see where you grabbed him. The Ronald Jones pick was in the 17th round, right after you grabbed Raheem Mostert, who I don't like, but
I understand.
I think you more than made up for it with the Rojo pick because really we don't know. We know Rojo's a decent runner of the football,
Yeah.
but he's. I wouldn't say he's any better or any worse than CEH. I think
True.
CEH is the jaggiest of the Jags in the world.
Yeah.
Like he was drafted way too early. He got way overhyped, and maybe that's me speaking from a place of hurt from last season because honest to God, yeah, I had him in a few leagues last season, and he just obviously didn't pan out. But
Yeah.
you don't know what you have in Ronald Jones. You know he might be the profile as the first. He's not going to catch passes. We know that for a fact. He's not catching any passes from Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Who I don't know who's going to do that out of the backfield. But if he's the first and second down runner and he gets goal line work, man, I love that. I think that was a hell of a pick in the 17th.
I appreciate it. I understand not liking Mostert. I'm gambling on him being the most sound back on the roster. Yeah. So that's fine. It's a gamble. Got Randall Cobb here. That was a very late pick. But a guy who you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Rodgers have? Got DJ
Talk about
Chark.
James Washington real quick.
Oh my God,
you were super happy about that.
Love James Washington. You can get James Washington right now while people haven't figured this out yet. I mean, look at how Dallas operated with the three receivers, and then look at how when we did start having some injuries to Michael Gallup, look at how some of the guys behind him broke through. So they're all at different teams now. They kept Gallup and they kept CeeDee Lamb, but Amari Cooper, help me out with the names here because I always get these other two guys confused.
Are you talking about the guys that left?
Cowboys, yeah.
Oh, Cedric Wilson is
Cedric
gone,
Wilson,
and then so Amari Cooper, Cedric Wilson, and then
God, there was one more, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
Okay, but both
he's dead to me, obviously.
They're dead to him. But both of those guys broke through after Gallup went down. So clearly, Dak Prescott spreads the ball around. Mm-hmm. The Cowboys like to draw up huge plays down the field. They love going down the sideline. They love making huge throws down the field. They've got one of the best OCs, in my opinion. I like the young progressive guys. You're not going to shake me of that. And so I love James Washington because what happens every time Pittsburgh receiver leaves and goes to another team? They just explode out of nowhere for some. I don't know what that's about, but James Washington, he was in a crowded place in Pittsburgh. I think Dak Prescott's going to give him plenty of opportunities, and I really like him there.
Oh, Corey said Noah Brown. Yeah, it might have been Noah Brown. I don't think it was Noah Brown. Out to me.
No, it was.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think we're thinking of Michael Gallup because he was a free agent as well, but they re-signed him. Obviously,
it's possible, but I think there's someone else.
Yeah, all around, I think you got the beautiful thing about we're talking about strategies, right? The beautiful thing that Jason did that I highlight every single time we talk drafts is let the draft come to you. Don't go in with I have to have these specific. I got to take a quarterback here, then a quarterback because it's a super flex. If you're getting value, let me freaking scroll up. If Jonathan Taylor drops to you at the 107 in a Superflex Dynasty League, that is asinine, and you have to jump all over that. Christian McCaffrey, you could say what you want. The man, when he does play, he's the not a RB1. the
The
RB1.
RB1.
So you start a draft out like that, and I think another good point to what you did, Jason, was you went, okay, cool. I'm in for this year and next year, right? So then you started drafting your team accordingly. You have young players on your team for sure, but DeAndre Hopkins, oh, Jason's gone. DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, Allen Robinson. That's a. Let me get him back in here.
Sorry about
That's
that.
oh, you're good. That's a redraft sort of wide receiver core there. Obviously, you have some folks. Amon Ross, is in there, and you got some younger folks as well. But I think you lean into that. If that's what the if the draft gives you lemons, make fucking lemonade. Don't try and make I don't know whatever doesn't involve lemons. Pretty much everything else.
Yep,
Beautiful analogy for the day.
that's beautiful. And I like the IDPs. We're trying to burn through it real quick.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Just got I just went for depth at each position. Every one of these guys is going to play a ton of football. I have really nothing to worry about. I think if I had to highlight one position, I did better than the other. CB, I mean Jabril Peppers, Marlon Humphrey. Um, I know I got a Dory Jackson and Logan Ryan. Those are like ridiculous DBs. I mean, those guys put up stupid points. So if you need a DB, you know where to go. But yeah, let's switch lanes. Let's get to yours.
All right. So my plan immediately went out the window in pick 4 because all the mock drafts I was doing was giving me Lamar Jackson. I picked at the 109, and just for a point of reference here, and Cowboy, if you're watching, shut the hell up. We'll get to you when we get to you.
Yeah, you're not going to like it. So
yeah, no, not at all. But we talked about the first 6 picks. Jason picked Jonathan Taylor. The pick right after him was Justin Jefferson, and I'm on the clock at the 109. Jamar Chase was staring me in the face right there. I could not do that. I mean, Jamar Chase had one of the craziest seasons that we've probably the craziest rookie wide receiver season that we've ever seen. And guess what? He only had 81 receptions. that total can absolutely go up. He had 128 targets. I think he's going to settle in right around there, like 130, 140, something like that, with T. Higgins have a fully healthy season and everything. But he may not. His touchdowns may regress. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But the ceiling's so high for that kid. And then I followed it up in the second round with CeeDee Lamb. He's now the number 1 target on the team. Just an absolute monster. Had a super young breakout age. He hasn't really showed it in fantasy yet, but I like the ceiling for him. Russell Wilson. So I'll just tell you what my strategy was. I kind of pivoted. So I grabbed Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Russell Wilson, 1, 2, 3. And then at that point, I really just let the draft fall to me. I made I traded my fourth round pick away, my 4th and my 9th round for a 5th and a 6th or 5th and a 7th, something like that. And ended up getting J.K. Dobbins. He was my number 1 running back taken. Love that. Super young on an amazing offense. And who else did I get?
Aaron Jones.
J.K. Dobbins and Derek Carr. For my second quarterback, I got Derek Carr. So not mad at that trade whatsoever. But really what I did, and I don't typically do this, I'm more of a no risk it, no biscuit type of guy. But I went with like super safe floor guys.
Yeah.
I do have some folks in there that can blow up, Jamar Chase, yada yada. Aaron Jones, I freaking love this year. I know he's 27. Yeah. I know my ageists out there are going to be like, "What the hell? He's 27-year-old running back. Why would you take him, bro?" Aaron Jones is about to get 150 targets. Like, sure, they're going to bring in 1, maybe 2 rookie wide receivers. Aaron Rodgers operates off of trust. He trusts Aaron. Aaron Jones had 10 targets in the playoff loss against the 49ers. So he's just going to be leaned on in the passing game like a motherfucker. A.J. Dillon might take some of the groundwork. I don't care. I want the running back that's going to catch he's going to catch 80. He's going to catch 80 passes. If he stays healthy, 80 passes is the fucking floor for him. But yeah, my strategy just was let the draft fall to me, of course. And I really punted IDP, to be honest.
Yeah.
Brian Burns, I really like him. Trey Hendrickson's great. JOK's great. I'm not sure I'm sold on Kenneth Murray. Levante David, where I got him was ridiculous. So I could not pass. I know he's He's an older guy, but I couldn't pass that
I like
opportunity up.
Levante. Yeah.
And I've got to have Buda Baker on all my teams that have IDPs. So yeah, my starting quarterbacks: Russell Wilson, Derek Carr. Really like that for this league setting.
Well, both are going up. Both are going to have better years.
There we go, and it's a little scary, I think, with because sometimes being on a new team doesn't work out for fantasy.
Yeah.
But for me, I just can't see a world where Russell Wilson doesn't throw 4,000 yards at least and 35 touchdowns. And
Well, let's just say this: when it comes to the quarterback position, a lot of times when it's going to a new team, the problem is the offensive line. Russell Wilson's already proven to everyone time and time again he can play without one, and he's actually got a pretty good one in Denver. They did a
Yeah.
lot. We talked about it a few episodes back. We talked about in free agency how they actually made moves to fortify that line as well. I think they showed him more love, and no offense, Jay, but I think they showed him more love than Seattle did as far as making moves on that offensive line in one offseason. Literally
Yeah.
signed a guy and was like, "Here you go. We're gonna do what should have been done." And so I don't know, man. I love Russell Wilson. I love Derek Carr. I love your Deontay Johnson at 3 because he's got a quarterback who can scramble around. Speaking of offensive lines, scramble around and make plays outside of the pocket. So we like Deontay Johnson. Let me scroll down here. We like Hawk. That's a safe floor.
Yep.
Thielen, love that. Safe again. I don't love Calvin Ridley because here's the thing, and this is going to sound silly, but when Calvin Ridley comes back next year, is he playing for Atlanta?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Okay, maybe it's okay, but
Yeah.
Carson,
And that's what I was going to say. Oh, sorry, Jason. Go ahead.
Chris Carson, I don't love,
Me
but
neither.
you never know.
I didn't
They
either.
might get a ton of them.
Let me figure out where the hell I took Chris Carson while you talk.
Yeah, they might give him a ton of carries though. If they don't have a quarterback and they're not going to get anything done through the air, he may end up getting a ton of carries. I don't know.
I took him in the 21st, and he was staring at me for like 4 rounds, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
And I wanted to punch you in the dick for the Brandon Cooks one because I had just read an article about Brandon Cooks potentially being traded, and that Houston is getting like crazy phone calls for him, and I was fuck you, man.
Depends on dude. If he ends up in Green Bay, oh my god,
I didn't think about that.
steal of the draft.
Justin Jackson might be the steal of the draft. I
love
thought
Justin
he was
Jackson
going to
as
fall
well.
to me. Yeah, I really thought he was going to fall to me. I was pretty pissed off about that one.
Will Fuller as well, man. You know what? I really took so I said I played it safe, but I took a lot of risks as well.
Did.
Will Fuller, Chris Carson,
Marvin Jones. I mean,
So Marvin Jones, dude. Marvin Jones fell so far. So that's a good point I wanted to bring up too for like strategy wise. These older wide receivers, Marvin Jones, Will Fuller's not older, but obviously he comes with baggage. Adam Thielen, I took him in the 14th round. Adam Thielen has done nothing but. Let me look at his freaking history real quick.
He's an Iron Man.
Adam Thielen has 10 touchdowns last season, 14 touchdowns the season before. He doesn't do anything but catch freaking touchdowns. He had crap ass yardage and receptions, but he catches touchdowns. And for my, I don't know, 5th, 6th wide receiver, more than happy with that.
Yeah.
And then also we neglected to say kickers are, well, I didn't neglect, but kickers are our rookie placeholders. So I've got the 102, the 110. This is in the 2021 rookie draft, the 110, the 203, the 205, and then some 3rd round, 4th round picks. But 4 picks in the top, let's say 4 picks in the top 17. I'm super happy about that. I can grab a Kenneth Walker or a Isaiah Spiller or Garrett Wilson or somebody like that at 2, and then come back around at 10 and grab another pretty decent player. So I'm very pleased with the rookie situation as well.
Oh yeah. Are we ready to start? Are we ready to start stomping
Let's
on
fucking
souls?
stomp this bitch. And also, I just want to point out Gerald Everett. I love that pick. Gerald Everett is, I think, might be the sleeper of all sleepers in Dynasty this year.
I agree.
He's young. He's athletic as shit. He's never really had an opportunity anywhere he's been. And if he did, he was extremely young tight end, which we all know tight ends take a minute to develop. It's a hard position to learn. It's like linebacker in today's NFL. It is hard to come out of the gate and be really, really good. So I got Gerald Everett in the 20th round, right before Chris Carson, actually. So, but all right, let's start stomping souls. Let's
do it.
Let's get Cowboy. He's been chomping at the bit.
Cowboy
to get a little.
right.
So I will say this about him. What the hell is his team name? The Fancy Lads. I don't even know what that means. So he was the number 1 overall pick. He took Josh Allen.
Yeah, I love it.
Kyle Pitts, he got second. He took second.
Oh, the Fancy Lads. Here we go.
The Fancy Lads.
Oh,
excuse me.
Okay.
Terry McLaurin in the 3rd, and we did a 3rd round reversal. So Terry McLaurin in the 3rd. I'm okay with that. I'm trying to think who was the other. Yeah, I mean, really, that's probably DJ Moore was still available. DK Metcalf, Chris Godwin, D Hop. I'm all right with that. And then he took the rookie 101 in the 4th round. But let's look at his team as it stands right now.
He must have a really good defense. Yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah, because my problem instantly with this team. Okay, so we got McLaurin, Judy, and Elijah Moore. Those are some sneaky ones. I appreciate what he did there.
Young as hell.
I don't like Devontae Parker. What about you?
Not at all. Not in New England. They're going to run the ball a million times this year. I don't think anybody except for maybe Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see how they use Jonnu. But
do we agree that Gabe Davis is a coin flip?
I don't. I like Gabe Davis a lot. Okay. I think he's going to be the number 2 the number 2 receiver in Buffalo.
Okay. Rondale Moore.
Coin flip. And I would weight it a little more, and he doesn't produce as much as people think he might.
And you know what? Here's my problem. So here's where So we like the wide receivers. We like the wide receivers for the most part.
I like his starting 3 wide receivers a lot, actually. For a dynasty, easy.
For the most part, we like the receivers. Mm-hmm. Here's my problem. We hate the running backs immediately. We don't like CEH. We don't like Madison. He's not going to start. We recognize Josh Allen and Mac Jones being incredible dynasty picks, but is Mac Jones the guy you want to get that high right away? I don't think so.
Yeah, let me see where he took him.
I don't like Bridgewater. I don't like Newton. So in what my instinct tells me is you're going to be playing, save me Carson Wentz all year, and I don't I don't know that I love that. I give Erik a lot of shit about it because secretly I want it to work out so it displeases him. But I mean, bro, you got Thaddeus Moss. What were you fucking doing? Like, what the fuck was that? Why did you do that? That's stupid. Hold on. I'm gonna pull back. Why'd you get Diami Brown? Is this man a Redskin?
Yes, he is.
This man was a Redskin.
No, he is. He's a fan.
Oh God, what have you done?
He took Evan 6 freaking rookie picks. Holy shit.
So he's gonna have a bunch of rookie picks. Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Evan McPherson. I think that was pretty early too.
Yeah, he's got the 101. So we can stack in. We'll say with his running backs, he'll probably have Breece Hall. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, with that quarterback room, he could be looking at Malik Willis too.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts is great too. We didn't give him any love for that, but
yeah, no, I like the Kyle Pitts pick. Kyle Pitts was way too late in that draft, in my opinion.
So at the end of the day, all I really have to say about this is you'll probably get some young running backs in the draft, maybe some young wide receivers, but you can't fix this quarterback situation. And you better hope Mac Jones actually throws the ball this season because Cam Newton's not playing. Teddy could. I think Teddy will, but you're going to have to wait on it. And I think that Wentz is a huge, huge gamble.
Yeah, and I'll say this too for his rookie. So I looked at his rookie picks just now.
Yeah.
He's got the 101 and the 105, and then after that he doesn't have another one until the 302. So he's got 2 high value picks, You're not going to fix this running back core with those two picks.
No.
Unless Brees Hall is amazing, and then you grab, somebody falls or, something works out for you. But I will say this as much, Jason. We'll see if we agree on this. The starting 3 wide receivers and Gabe Davis, and I would say I'll throw Rondell Moore in there too, because I think Rondell Moore is your 5th wide receiver. Is okay.
Yeah.
Phenomenal for fantasy. I think really good actually.
Yeah, this is
Kyle
just a
Pitts,
thing.
amazing. Josh Allen, amazing. I don't think
Amazing.
we can really debate that.
Nope.
But running backs, absolutely horrendous.
You're just too thin, man. I gotta tell you, you're too thin.
Don't like the IDPs at all. Like at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to start. Well, I'm not going to give you advice on this thing.
No, we don't want to. We're not here to give you advice. We're here to tell you
to break your shit down. I'll say Marquez Callaway in New Orleans. I don't mind that. I think he may have some potential.
Possible.
Yeah, and then just a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage on this team. Right now, this is the clear-cut favorite team for me to say this team is the worst team in the league.
Right now it is, but we're going to keep going.
We're going to keep it up. We're just going to go. You know what? Our buddy Cam.
I think he's easy target. Let's go.
Yeah, he picked at the 112. Let me see what he got. So I'll just say his first 7 selections. Dak Prescott, DeAndre Swift, Mark Andrews, Cam Akers, Josh Jacobs. So far, so good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Love it. Amari Cooper, Clay Claypool. So far, so good?
I'm good with it.
What happened after that, though, is what I want to know. Because
he stopped paying attention.
He just stopped paying attention. We told him not to.
Yep, because I don't know what you think Laviska Shenault's going to do. And you got way too many linebackers. What the fuck? Your whole bench is just linebackers and defensive ends. Evan Ingram's nothing. That's Nick Westbrook-Akina is nothing. Hey, we got Tim Patrick. There's a little trade fire. Maybe KJ Osborne.
Tim Patrick.
Oh, I like a little KJ Osborne. Hey man, we got a little trade value right here.
Tim. His entire bench is defensive players.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But Darrell Henderson, not really feeling that. Felton, not feeling it.
KJ Osborne, I will say, I don't mind that pick at all. As Adam Thielen gets older, I think he'll be fine.
If you were going to get a running back in Cleveland that's not the top 2 guys, why would you go for Felton? Why wouldn't you go for I have Johnson? Him. Yes, Johnson. Yeah.
Strong last name.
A strong last name. Ryan Tannehill, okay, but Daniel Jones, why Cam? What the fuck? Why did he get drafted at all?
I'll say this: Daniel Jones. I know he took him super duper late.
We know that he.
But I agree. Why did he get drafted?
He took Sam Ficken not because of Tennessee, but because he liked the last name.
Oh, for sure.
Cameron's just like that.
God, man.
Corey Davis. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm all right with that.
Yeah. Robert Woods, I like it, but it does stand a chance to blow up in your face. I say that being a Titans fan, but we gotta be cautiously optimistic.
And Cam the only rookie pick he has is the 209.
He better hope Schobert gets a damn job. Schobert does not play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He is a free agent. He is not.
Yes, he is. I mean,
I give it a C plus, or is it a B?
Oof. I would say it's. You know what, man? I'm not even going to give him that. I'm going to say a D for defense, because that's all he fucking took was defensive players. And I get it that this is an IDP league, and that's important, quote unquote. But you have to solidify your freaking. You have to solidify your offensive players. It's called so our league scoring for IDP is called Chaos from the IDP guys. So shout out to them. If you're into IDP, they're a great follow on Twitter. Their writers are really smart. But it's called Chaos for a reason. It's not going to be this player's going to score me 20 points every game. They'll score you 40 points a game and then score you 8. So to me, my strategy was not put a lot of emphasis on it.
Yep.
So yeah, man, I think Prescott and Tannehill starting quarterbacks. I'm okay with that. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Swift, Akers, Jacobs as your like core of running backs. Super happy with that.
Yep.
Amari Cooper, Chapel, Mark Andrews. Super happy with that. Everything else,
Cam, I
literally
think
everything else is
I'll give it the advice
really
right
bad.
now. It really is. The advice right now is Cam, you need to get some trade feels for Tim Patrick and KJ Osborne, because if you don't do something with that to kind of help improve the mistakes you made, oh God, Miles Gaskin, you gotta get rid of that. The fuck?
Yeah, get out of there.
Oh God, Cameron. All right, yep. He's
I'm
close.
saying a D, man. I don't think this team is as good as Cowboys team.
I didn't see Gaskin.
Actually, you know what? I will. Oh, that's hard.
No, Gaskin makes it a D. So he
All
knew
right,
better.
so
He knew
D.
better.
You knew better.
He knew better.
Dumb son of a bitch. All right, Keith. Keith
All
is
right.
up first.
So if you know Keith, what the fuck was he doing? That was not that
Out
was
of character.
the most out of character thing I've ever seen. Okay, so break down these receivers, Erik.
Yeah, so he picked it at the 8 spot, and he went traditional. What you think of when you think of building a dynasty roster? You want to build around a young core of wide receivers. So he was picking at the 8 spot, took Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. Those are his first 3 picks.
Yeah.
I'll say this: Stephon Diggs is your wide receiver 3. Oh my God,
Holy
makes me
shit.
wet. Makes me wet.
Yep.
It then followed up with Trevor Lawrence at 4.
Which was slick.
Yeah, you know what, man? I don't know how I feel about that. Justin Fields was still on the board at quarterback. And after that, I'd say it's pretty. Yeah, after that, it's kind of slim pickings.
Look at Ertz and Godwin down there too. Oof.
Yeah, I don't mind. Zach Ertz in the 10th round is a motherfucking. That's a
And
robbery.
he got Brady. I hated him for that one because I was gambling with my Trey Lance bullshit. I was gambling on that Tom Brady pick. I was like, oh man.
That's what I'm curious about in the chat. He took Tom Brady at the 7:05.
Yeah, that was so early.
I'm curious
like,
if anybody
whoa,
has
dude.
any like what the hell type things or like kudos. I'm really curious how people think about that.
I think it was way too high, and I think a lot of us would have went there about 10 to 12.
That's where I was thinking.
12.
Yep, that's where I was thinking. Let me scroll down.
But,
he followed it up with a couple real risky running backs too. Saquon Barkley, James Conner.
I like James Conner.
I do too. Coming off a 15 touchdown season is real nice and everything. Saquon Barkley had a great season back in 2018. Hasn't done too much since then.
And they're not improving his situation any.
I'll tell you this much: Tyler Boyd, where he got Tyler Boyd was an absolute steal as well. I believe. Let me see here. Tyler Boyd in the 18th round is that's money. I love it. I'll say this for Keith: he took a lot of rookies. He took the most rookies of anybody in the entire league. So Keith has the 103, the 107, the 111, the 204. The 212, and then third and fourth round picks. So he's got 3 picks in the first round. That to me makes up a lot for the risky situation he has.
Yeah,
running. What's your overall feel for this team? Ramondre Stevenson in the 11th round for him, I thought was a pretty decent pick.
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon, that's
Scantling. God, I like that one.
MVS.
I like the MVS. I think he got him pretty late too.
We're gonna lot of defensive players, which I'm fine with. He has so many rookie picks. He's obviously going to drop some of those.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is fodder. Yeah.
Cole Kmet. I really like Cole Kmet. Really like Cole Kmet.
Yeah, that was good. Sterling
but
Shepard.
He has Mark Ingram, and that knocks him down.
I'm not sure why he did that. Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
Davis Mills, I thought, was sneaky as his third quarterback. I didn't mind that at all.
Sure that Trask is sneaky though.
No, I think Trask is trash. Kyle Trash.
Kyle Trash.
Yeah. You know what we forgot to say a while ago? At the 102, Jose Barros.
Jose Barros was taking that 102.
What's your overall impression of Keith's team?
I'll give Keith a B+.
I think that's where I'm at too, Jason. I want to give him an A because I honestly I really do like his team. I think his wide receivers are just. I mean, he obviously has the best wide receivers in the league, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, Zach Ertz at tight end is great. You got Cole Kmet waiting in the wings if something happens to Zach Ertz, and Cole Kmet probably will be the second highest targeted person on that team in
Yeah.
Chicago. To
Yeah,
me,
but
the quarterback
man,
situation is real. Now, for this year, I'm okay with it just because Tom Brady is so good.
yeah,
But a couple years down the road, ugh, he's got to hope and pray that Trevor Lawrence isn't a bust.
I agree. I
So
agree.
yeah, I'll
That's
give him a B plus. I know, you know what? I'm gonna give him a B. I'll give him a B because he has Mark Ingram on his team, and that's just dumb. Just dumb.
I'm gonna keep it B plus because I think the rookies will inevitably save him. But
That's fair. Yeah, he's got the 103. So I know he's eyeing running back there. He was telling me earlier he wanted to get all the tight ends that he could. No, I was playing. He's trying to get it. This is a deep rookie wide receiver class. At least I would say
yeah,
6 that could go in the first round of fantasy rookie drafts or dynasty rookie drafts.
yep.
So Keith, you're not commenting in the actual chat. You're commenting in the league chat. So, you know,
Well, we can all see it though. It's like he's talking to
kind of.
us.
Yeah. I don't like it though. He's not contributing to our numbers on the podcast, so I don't appreciate that at all. All right,
All right.
Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Here, sorry, if whatever. I don't give a shit if
Wait.
you don't like it.
Which one is that?
This is L.A. Rams fan.
Oh,
This dude talks the most shit. I love him. I love him. He talks a lot of shit. He's a little dumb. That's all right though.
yeah. A little slow.
He was picking. What was Brandon's pick here? Keith is trying to justify himself. I plan on starting 6
And
wide
6 wide
receivers.
receivers.
Nobody cares. We're not on your team anymore. Shut your mouth. So Brandon was picking at 6. You know what, man? I think the reach of not the reach of the draft, reach of the first round goes to him. Matthew Stafford at the 106.
Yeah.
Dude, you
What
had
a
Jonathan
homer.
Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Kyler Murray.
What a homer.
Yeah, he's a home. He's an LA Rams fan, so obviously he he doesn't he's not that smart.
He's really
Forgot
not.
about the chat on here. Yeah, you did. Y'all just chatting in the league chat, being crazy. Followed it up with Cooper Kupp, Debo Samuel, keeping that in the NFC West there. Antonio Gibson, love so far to me, so good. What do you think about the Debo pick in the 3rd round, Jason?
I was gonna hit him up a few rounds later.
You were?
Yeah. Man, honestly, I think you like this draft a lot better than I do. Kind of hypercritical
I'm
of a
just
lot
saying
of
so
this.
far. So far.
Yeah, I don't like Gibson. That was too high.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. I don't understand Robinson at all. I don't know what he thinks is going to happen there. Let's see.
I don't know either. Thank you.
Pittman is super sketchy to me. I don't know. We'll
He
see.
took him in the 4th.
Yeah, I don't like that at
He
all.
traded up to take Mike. He traded with me actually to take Michael Pittman. He tried to say it was he didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe it or not.
Then Jarvis Landry, who has no job and is apparently asking for almost $20 million a year.
He sees all these other contracts.
Yeah, he's not going to get probably.
No, man, I can still play like I'm 25.
Jamal Williams is useless. Hunter Henry is extremely subpar. Curtis Samuel has shown us to be useless. We would like to see him do more, but no.
I think Curtis Samuel is a steal if he can stay healthy. I really do.
I mean, but I don't know, man. When he played last year at all, I just didn't see any flashes.
I don't think he was healthy whatsoever last year.
I hope you're right.
Dalton Schultz, man, the crazy thing, he took him in the 6th. I don't think it was a massive reach.
It wasn't massive,
but it was also like, hey, what the hell?
It wasn't reach though.
Yeah, he came he took him before T.J. Hawkinson, Dawson Knox, the Muth, Pratt Firemuth, Mike Gesicki, Dallas Goddard. He was the 1, 2, 3. He took him as the 5th tight end off the board.
And then look how much he put into defense. Jesus Christ, he really
That
put
was
everything
weird to
into
me.
defense. Yeah.
I mean, and let's say this: really, really great, the best IDPs in the league.
Yeah, definitely. That much we know. Don't really dig a lot of the rest of the team though. Baker Mayfield, we have no idea. Maybe he's a Seahawk, probably not.
Well, that's
Kellen
the thing
Mond,
with him, man. Is 1 second. Sorry, that's his quarterback too. Is Baker Mayfield?
yeah, I don't like it at all.
That's awful.
It is. Kellen Mond is not going to play unless something, knock on wood, happens to Kirk Cousins. I don't hope that. I meant that the other way around. I wouldn't wish.
I know. I was like,
Hey,
you want something bad to happen to Kirk
no,
Cousins?
I love Kirk Cousins. I love, I was a Tebow guy. I like the wholesome individuals.
You like the good Christian boys.
I do. Gardner Minshew, what?
What?
You wanted to argue with us about Chuba? Go to hell about that.
Ugh.
Just go all the way to hell and
Yeah.
suck your own ass. Sony Michelle, fuck you for that too. That was a stupid pick.
Suck your own ass.
Kenneth Gainwell, maybe.
They're going to draft a running back. I'm telling you, Philadelphia's drafting at least a day 2 running back.
Their running back core is just diarrhea. You don't know what you're going to get.
Nicole Hardman.
Got Miko. Got Christian Kirk. Hey, how much did he pay for Christian Kirk? What did he get?
Let me see.
That's
Christian
important.
Kirk.
God, I hate
the 15th round. Let's see if were there any other, like Michael Gallup he took him over Michael Gallup.
Fucking Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
How many rookies does he have?
He doesn't have very many rookies at all. He doesn't have a rookie pick until the 211.
Dude, his team is mostly made up of second stringers.
Yeah, his
This
depth,
is the worst team. I'm going to say this is the worst team so far.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Cowboy can fix a lot of his problems.
Yeah, Cam can fix a lot of his problems, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. He could if he does what we told him to do.
Yeah.
Brandon here gave away so many draft picks. There's no room to fix it. So you're essentially going to roll out with a bunch of second stringers. You have nowhere to go. You can't fix it. You don't have any draft capital because you took Matt Stafford in the first round. So you fucking literally have no draft capital. This might be the most offensive draft I've ever seen in my life. This is pure D shit. Like, I have never seen someone draft so poorly and talk shit the entire fucking time. Like, oh my God, dude.
Terrible.
This is awful.
That's an F. It's an F.
It's an F minus.
An F minus. You get a 0, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, this is I can't even believe
we are all now dumber for having looked at your team.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly.
When your quarterback 2 is Baker Mayfield, and your running back 2, no rookie picks until the end of the second round, is James Robinson. Ooh, you got that's issues, man.
Yeah,
that's bad.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, I think I want to bet with him that he's not going to win a fucking game at all.
Yeah.
All right, to my boy Albin's team, who I think quietly, Albin, he's a quiet guy. He don't talk a lot of shit.
Don't
talk a lot of shit at all. But I think that he exemplified, like yourself. I think he didn't make any. I don't think he made any crazy trades or anything like that. Exemplified. Sorry. Do you see what he just put in there? You fat fucks. How dare you, sir? I have put on a little weight. But I think Albin exemplified sitting where you're at and just taking best player available.
Yeah, I love it. I really do. I'm not even like he's gonna think we're exaggerating now, but no.
No, legitimately.
Kyler Murray.
Awesome team.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's great. Austin Eckler, great. Kamara, great. Wow. Waddle, DJ Moore, Ayuk. Knox.
Dawson Knox, I'm very much out on. But
we're fans of Dawson Knox. We called that on this pod. What are you doing?
Yeah, I called it last year, but he is this year's Robert Ton of shit.
Oh God! All right, Michael Carter, love that. Tony, I like where Kadarius Toney eventually ends up. I was going to get him. He is definitely, in my opinion, a dynasty guy because
Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, because eventually one day, you know, when the sun shines on him, it's going to shine hard. Naeem Hines, okay. Don't like Irv.
I hate Irv.
Yeah.
But you hit
Matt
Michael Carter?
Ryan. Got a little Matt Ryan.
Like Michael,
Yeah,
dude, I thought that Matt Ryan pick was great because he took him super late, and I believe he is his quarterback too. Yeah, let me see where he took him real quick. Yeah, dude, he took Matt Ryan in the 15th round of a super
yeah,
flex startup league.
yeah, that's awesome. Eno
I'm not mad at
Benjamin.
that.
I like Eno
Dude, I will
Benjamin.
just say this. Benjamin went to Arizona State University. Albin is a big ASU fan. So Paris Campbell, man, that's a sneaky pick right there. He could be the wide receiver too on that team.
Quintez Cephas. What do we think
Yeah.
about that guy? You know?
I think he's incredibly fast. He's a one-trick pony, but he could, in a pinch, he could be okay in a bye week. I mean, I'm sure he took him super duper. Nico Collins, son of a bitch. He knows I love Nico Collins, so of course he had to
Yeah.
take him.
Njoku might not be a bad one. That might actually pan out.
Yeah. And let's see, Albin. He's got the 109 and the 210. So he's got a first round pick. So that's toward the end of the first round. So
I
got a
can't
little
give
bit
him.
of
Got a little bit of what?
got a little bit of firepower in the rookie draft. Nothing crazy. He'll probably get one of those deep wide receivers. Lots and lots and lots of defensive players on the bench.
He said, "Don't roast me for the love pick." The Jordan Love? Does he get Jordan Love?
Yeah, he took Jordan. His 1-year-old son, I guess, picked it.
You never know. You never know. Nah, I like this. I couldn't put it above Keith.
No, I wouldn't. I would say it slides right in under Keith's team.
Yeah, yeah. I like
I'm
this.
gonna give,
I'm calling it a B.
Yeah, I'll give him a B as well. I'll give him a B.
All right.
And,
Let's move on to
Keith said-
NW. Oh, that's him.
That's him. We got
Didn't do
Corey's
nothing.
team.
Didn't do nothing.
Corey Bug.
Oh my God. Just remember, Corey. He does that. I don't do that. I prefer not to get kicked in the face. Justin Herbert, love it. Fournette, love it. Harris, you hate it. I love it.
I don't hate. Let me put it this way: I don't hate Damian Harris by any means. I think he might be getting overdrafted a tad, but he took him in the 10th round. I think that's amazing value,
Yeah.
honestly.
Look at these receivers, man.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, I didn't know
Smith.
Cordero Patterson could go in the wide receiver slot.
Yeah, dude. Cordero Patterson has dual designation. He can be a running back or a wide receiver.
He shows you I've never had any shares of him. That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Like that a lot. I don't like Chase Edmonds. We've been over that. So you go ahead and preach. You don't like Gaskin and you don't like Mostert. So why is it Chase Edmonds?
I think Chase Edmonds got paid the most to come there, and I like to typically follow the money. I think he profiles as a very good pass catcher out of the backfield. Tua is not a big scrambler, even though he showed that in college. But I think that hip injury really fucked with his scrambling mentality. So
Gotcha.
he'll be looking to check down. Obviously, he's got Tyreek, he's got Jalen Waddle there, and Mike Gesicki. Those are all great options, but we've seen it time and time again where, that these guys get covered, and Tua's kind of a one-read guy. If his first read isn't there, boop, Chase Edmonds. Miles Gaskin was, I believe, top 10 in I can look that up real quick, but I believe he was top 10 in targets to the running back position in 2020. 2021.
I think there was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like top 10, top 15 or something. So that to me, obviously they brought in a whole new system. But like I said, I just follow the money. And I think Chase Edmonds, honestly, I would say Raheem Mostert is more talented, but Raheem Mostert is 31 years old. He's never been able to stay healthy.
That's true.
Give me I just prefer Chase Edmonds out of that group of folks.
Well,
Corey's
I like AJ Dillon.
Though. Oh yeah, AJ Dillon, great. His tight ends, I do not like.
No, what the hell's that?
At all. Harrison Bryant, I think is a great dart throw, like later when he got him. But Albert Agumba, I think it's Agumba. I don't know how to fucking say his name. Alberto.
Corey, give me the Lazard King. What are you doing? You're stashing him on the bench.
I'll say this much, man. Besides his damn tight end, though, this starting lineup is pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah, this is on par with Keith. This is fire.
I think
Herbert.
so too, man. And he's got Deshaun Watson just waiting. He's got Deshaun Watson as well. Jalen Hurts, Deshaun
Jalen
Watson,
Hurts. Wow.
and Justin Herbert. And I
Holy
think
shit.
Corey's got a decent. Yeah, Corey has the 104 in the draft as well, and the 201. So he's got a lot of firepower in the rookie draft as far as like meaningful picks go.
I like
So-
that Jordan Palmer pick too. A little sneakiness in there.
I didn't follow the money to Kirk. I didn't pick Christian Kirk. I don't care about Christian Kirk. I don't care what dumb teams do with their money. How about that? Let me preface.
They have to bet. They have to do that though. But there's a difference. There's politics involved.
Corey said he punted tight end. I mean, dude, that's a viable strategy. It's a fucking. Brandon said, "You fucks." We give none about your F team. So, man, I'll say this, dude. I think I like this team. Oh man,
I don't like it better than Keith.
So I'm right. I think it's right on par with Keith's team, and I think it's the quarterback situation that does it for me. But you also said you're not a big Chase Edmonds believer. I believe in Chase Edmonds.
See,
I'm gonna give him a B plus, man. I'm gonna B plus it up.
Yeah.
Who's got the highest grade so far? Me, right? A plus, A plus plus.
No, that'd be me.
Oh, okay. Did we grade each other's teams? I don't even think we did.
We didn't at all.
A's across the board for us.
A's for both. Yep. All right. Where are we at? We Jay? Are we with Jay?
Erik, you think I have the best IDPs? I thought he had best IDPs. Brandon?
Yes.
LA Rams?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he had the best IDPs for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Are we with Jay?
Corey said an A at least for his team. I'll give you B plus.
B plus.
I'll give you B plus.
B plus.
Just
You don't
'cause
have tight ends.
Yeah.
B plus.
All right, we're on Jay's team. You go ahead. I don't have anything nice to say. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, really? All right. Well, okay. So here
You
I
take
go.
it, and then I'll throw my 2 cents in there.
All right. So Mahomes is a great dynasty pick, but I don't know if this year was the year I wanted him. What did Jay pick at? Did he pick at 2?
Jay picked at 5.
Then I love it. All right.
So we
change
got Patrick
that.
Mahomes at
Yep.
5.
Yeah, we're good.
Real nice.
We're good. All right. I thought it was like, yeah, he got that at 2. No, good job. So Dalvin Cook, obviously we like it. Zeke, obviously we don't like it.
We love
we don't like it. Tyler Lockett. Whoa, Jay. Whoa.
it. Yeah, that was a.
Whoa. All right. Odell Beckham. Whoa, Jay. Whoa. Mike Williams, overpaid. Maybe they'll force him the ball since they paid him so much fucking money. But yeah, I don't like those 2 receivers.
Well, can I
Waller,
say this real quick, Jason?
Sure.
His first 3 receivers he drafted, the 7th round, the 9th round, and the 13th round were Mike Williams, Rashad Bateman, and Tyler Lockett.
Oh wow.
I am not
Yeah,
in love with that.
mm-mm.
The reason why is because, in my opinion, the reach of the draft happened with Jay. TJ
Okay.
Watt at the 405.
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge. I remember that now.
Hunter
Yeah.
says he's a sea chicken. Can't blame him. And he followed the money.
I definitely.
Is that going to
blame
be
him
the
for
new
this
thing
one.
y'all make fun of me about, following the
They
money?
follow the money. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like that, Jay. I don't know what you're doing.
Hassan
Darren Waller.
Reddick in the 6th round too was doo-doo.
Yeah.
He's not
Rashad
even like a
Penny.
big time tackler. He's like an edge rusher, man. I don't. Man.
Hunt, Penny, and Sanders, though. He did get a bunch of running backs, so he's got draft capital.
Yeah, agreed.
A-Rod, that's draft capital in itself. Somebody's trying to win now. Might be able to get something out of that.
For sure. Jay just said you guys all forced the wide receiver punt. So that's a good point to Jay's strategy, honestly, is if there wasn't value at wide receiver and he was finding value at other positions, he did the right thing. Zag
Yeah.
when everybody else is zigging. But to me, like I said, I already shared my IDP philosophy a while ago.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken IDPs at 4 and 6 that early, unless I did, and then it's a great strategy. I did not. So
I don't like Zach Moss. Drew Lock is very questionable. Marlon Mack, though, might have some substance.
Jason, if you don't stop fucking talking about Marlon Mack.
If you use this
You are
app
the
and you
worst.
don't worship Marlon Mack, then
You
I
are
don't
the
know what you're doing.
worst.
Everyone
You
on
love
Sleeper.
Marlon Mack more than anybody I've ever met in my. You love Marlon Mack more than Marlon Mack's mom loves him.
This is a tradition on Sleeper. If it's not about Marlon Mack, what are we talking about? All right. Thanks, Jay, for involving Marlon Mack. Shows you who actually uses the app. Terrace Marshall.
TJ said he's the only defensive lineman that has 300-point potential. I would say Myles Garrett is up there. I would say Danielle Hunter's up there, but
I'd say Chase Young is up there.
Trey Hendrickson. No, I'm just joking.
No, love Terrace Marshall. Love Terrace Marshall.
Okay.
That guy's going to be somebody one day, man. I'm telling you.
Well, he didn't do shit with his opportunities last year, though.
He was working with Sam Darnold and Cam Newton.
That's fair. Who's he working with this year?
I don't know, but this is a dynasty.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Jacoby, no.
I love it.
Doolin, no. Brian Edwards, no. Pascal, maybe.
He really took a wager on him.
Eskridge, I don't
What's
know why we're doing that. Rashad Bateman, yeah.
I don't mind the Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I like him.
A little bit early.
I'd go ahead and sneak him into my lineup. I would go ahead.
I would too.
Yeah, I would. You might get 10 out of him a week. I like Tanyan. Troutman's shit, but I'm pretty sure. Did you get Jay? Did Jay get Taysom Hill? I would have sworn that he did.
Look, do not believe that he did.
Okay. Well, then I don't like.
His third quarterback is Drew Lock.
Yeah, I don't like
which
that.
That locks you in as at least no better than a C.
Tanyan, we're happy about.
No, we're not. No,
yes,
don't say we. Don't say fucking we.
You said he'd have an uptick. I have it on camera. Ed Keel Harry and Adam Troutman, no.
Nobody's happy about N'Keal Harry.
Yeah, Chuck Clark dipping in our little DB pool. I love it. I was definitely going for him. But yeah, so man, I'll give this a C plus.
C plus.
Yeah, because the receivers are going to take a minute to figure out.
Yeah, I would say with Dalvin Cook and Zeke, I'd love those for this year.
Yeah,
really scary for after that when you have Miles Sanders, who's 26, Kareem Hunt, who's 26 or 27, Rashad Penny. Maybe he works out, man. I honestly am rooting for Rashad Penny because
well, what about because you're fucking. You probably own him in like 17 leagues.
Who's that? Who
told me my opinions was hot trash? I missed that comment.
Don't tell Jason his opinions are hot. I don't know who the hell is talking about that.
It was probably LA Rams fan. Brandon's still upset.
I hope you're talking about Hill. Which Hill? Taysom? N'Keal Harry's going to Green Bay. He's going to suck in Green Bay too. Then, I don't know what you want.
I don't know about that. Yeah. Yeah, man. C plus.
I'll give him a C.
Where's what's the draft situation? What's he got for rookies?
I believe he only has. Jay has the 202, the 206. So I think that's all he's got. Unless I thought he had a first rounder. I guess he doesn't. Yeah, he got the 202 and the 206. So
yeah, I'm keeping
those some. Okay, we got you, Hunter. We'll talk about Taysom Hill.
We will.
Gonna talk shit about him, but all right. Who's next? Hunter. Start your draft out with Jose Barros. Not bad.
Yes. We can
I
name
thought
that
he went a
around.
little. I thought you took him a little high personally. But
I
at the
get it, though.
102, man, you could do worse. I guess you could have taken Matt Stafford at the 106 or something. You could have done worse for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Joe Burrow's a guy that if you're convinced, you're convinced. I get it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Chubb, we like that.
Oh
ETN,
yeah.
I like it, but I don't. Where did he get ETN?
Then at the very end of the 5th round, so I'm pretty happy about that. It was right after J.K. Dobbins, right before Saquon Barkley, Aaron Jones, Leonard Fournette, Clyde Edwards. I think that's probably about the appropriate spot for him.
Julio has no job.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. That's dumb.
Yeah, I like Keenan Allen and Devontae Adams. However, don't like Julio Jones. George Kittle's great. Sutton's great. Juju Smith-Schuster is actual hot trash garbage. Just fucking
wow.
a walking turd.
I thought the Juju pick was great. You got him in the 9th round.
I don't like Juju. Michael
really?
Gallup. You really? We've been arguing about Juju Smith-Schuster for like a decade at least.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
He was a freshman in high school. We were like, fuck that guy. He's got a stupid poo-poo shit poopster.
Poo-poo shit. Doo-doo shit poopster. Michael Gallup, we like him for 4 games. Then he'll get hurt. Logan Thomas, we like him for 5 games, and then he'll get hurt. And
Corey wants to know what's up with Jason and Juju. Why do you hate him so much?
Because everyone thinks he can be a number 1. He's never going to do that. And I'm tired of hearing everyone tell me about how I'm wrong, because it's just like, oh, really? Because it's like one of those things where every year you prove them right, and then they act like it didn't happen. And
I'm tired of it.
Corey, it's mainly because Pittsburgh Steelers fans are the worst. So
that's true. Worse than Cowboys fans for sure.
They are. Hey, take the bench for a second.
Go to bench? Okay. You want me to take the bench? What did you say to me? Oh, take the bench. Okay, his daughter's talking to him. That makes sense. Okay. So let me look and see what we got here. Matt Breida. This is not in any sort of order that I can discern. I thought J.D. McKissick is okay. Going to catch a ton of passes in Washington. Mitch Trubisky is that going to be your? Is he your second quarterback?
The name of the game.
I'm going to take Jason out of here for a second. What am I doing with my life? Oh yeah, so Mitch Trubisky, your second quarterback. I don't like that whatsoever. Got a lot of defensive players. Let's see what your rookie situation looks like. Hunter got the 106, the 2-0. So you got the 106. So you can get a decent wide receiver. You can get a decent wide receiver in there. Jason's back. Awesome.
We like Rashawn Gary.
Oh yeah, I do like Rashawn Gary.
We like J.D. McKissick.
I think Hunter's got damn good IDPs.
Yeah, I'm giving Hunter a B. Hold on. I'm giving him a B plus. Because he's got something to get rid of Julio there. So
that's true. Yeah, I mean, you got Cortland Sutton and Juju. I think Juju does okay this year. I don't think he's a number 1 by any means. Yeah. But I think Juju can be a real good possession guy. And so this league too, I forgot to say it early, 0.25 per first down reception and rush, which that moves the needle a tad, but I think Juju's that guy for them.
How many?
You got Travis Kelce too, but
how many rookies?
Just one of note. So he's got the 106, and then a few 3rd and 4th rounders.
Yeah.
So
you know what? It's a B. It's a B. It's not a B plus. It's a B.
I'm going to give you a B minus just because Mitch Trubisky's your second quarterback. I really, really hate that a lot.
Sam Darnold's his second quartayback, homie.
All right, dude.
He's got Panther. He's got.
Sorry, we forgot to talk about Taysom Hill. Do you have Taysom Hill on your roster? Is that why you're asking? Okay, so Taysom Hill, to me, I think Taysom Hill is not going to be that relevant for fantasy personally, because he's a gadget guy. He's not going to be in there every snap, or maybe he will be. I don't know. If he's in there every snap at tight end, I think he's got a little bit of value. but I think at best he's probably, like a tight end, like your 10th best tight end in the league or something in fantasy at least.
Yeah, I think he'll be on the field a lot for plays that are designed for him, which will take away from Troutman. But it doesn't mean that they're going to always make that read. So
yeah, and he's not stealing goal line. He might steal a few goal line touches from Kamara, but Alvin Kamara is one of the best goal line backs in the league. He had 16 fucking rushing touchdowns like 2 years ago, so he'll be fine. They did pay him out the ass. Agreed. I think that was a Sean Payton thing, but we'll see, man. I am not really convinced with Taysom Hill. I'll tell you how I feel about him. My championship dynasty roster that I assembled last year, which will be a champion again this year, I dropped him in that league. I don't have any use for him. Me personally. But
all right, well,
we got 2 more to go. What did I give him? I gave him a B minus. I don't think your team's bad. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go C plus. You get a C plus because Mitch Trubisky's your starting quarterback. One of your starters. Or Trubs or Darnold.
His team is thicker than Jay's. We got to give.
Thick.
He's somewhere in between Jay and Corey. He's somewhere in there.
Well, I think I gave Jay a C and then Corey a B.
A B
minus.
So you're giving him
I'll give him a C plus.
So for me,
this is not a music note situation, and an F sharp doesn't equal a G flat here. It's a. I'm not answering these questions. Ask that to Sleeper. I don't work for Sleeper, although Sleeper does follow me on Twitter, so no big deal. No, not trying to. I mean, so does Adam Rank, and I mean, whatever. But
it's because we pretty, Brandon.
Pretty.
Fucking.
We're not going to cover freaking Big Chill Trash Squad again,
Brandon. So. Yeah. So let's jump into Swoop.
Swoop had the 104, I believe. Yep, Swoop was picking at the 104.
God, this man's a monster.
I'll read his first 8 picks, Jason, because I think they're all really, really nice. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, David Montgomery, Darius Leonard in the 5th round. At the end of the 5th round, I think is real nice. Mike Evans, Pat Freiermuth, Hunter Renfrow, and Dallas Goedert.
This man absolutely deserves an A. I'm looking at this already. He is absolutely a contender. Oh my God. Yeah. So well done. Very nice Swoop. Everything is, you can see how he drafted. The only thing we got to get rid of is we got to get rid of Noah Fant. What are we doing there? We got to get rid of Fant.
Yeah, he's got too many tight ends in my opinion. You got Dallas Goedert, Fat
Freiermuth.
Fat Freiermuth. Fatty Fat McFatterson Freiermuth. That's a new one. Fat
Freiermuth. All right.
And Dallas Goedert are both going to be like fantasy relevant guys. So,
dude, all right. So I'm going to throw one at you we haven't talked about. Russell Gage in Tampa Bay.
Man, I actually really like it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm going to pull up his team on here.
Tommy Boy is just sneaky. I like he's got Keyshawn Vaughn too, man. That could happen.
He has Keyshawn Vaughn? What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was thinking of Keyshawn Johnson for a second. Legitimately. Yeah. I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, bro, you know who I really like out of his team? I thought was one of the best picks in the entire draft. Round 20, Jamison Crowder.
Yes, dude. Oh my God.
The new slot receiver for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
His name should be Old Trusty.
Old Trusty. This is my problem with his team, Jason. I love everything you said. I think the wide receiving core is not great. Personally,
okay.
I think we got a decent set of IDPs here, pretty good. But Mike Evans, alpha, one of the best receivers in the league, easy peasy.
Yep.
Hunter Renfrow is going to be, I don't want to say nothing. Hunter Renfrow is Cole Beasley. That's what he is now. or Jarvis Landry. That's what he
can,
is now.
I think he can be Wes Welker, and I think you might see it.
That's a good comp too. I didn't think about that. But you got Devontae Adams there, and then if Darren Waller, there we go. I was thinking Darren Fells for some reason.
Yeah,
Darren Waller stays healthy. He's at number 3 in the
but
pecking
this
order.
but this is a oh God, why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? Oh my God, Patriots OC, new head coach.
Josh McDaniels.
Yes, this is Josh McDaniels' offense, man.
Agree.
I've never known him to not like the little white boy.
That's oof. He's like a Catholic priest.
Yeah, he yeah, he is. He's the Pope.
Oh, is that going to be his new name? Josh McDaniels is the Pope.
He's the Pope because he likes little white guys. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting so canceled.
I'm with it.
I'm all right with
ready.
that. No, man, I think he deserves a B+ for real. I really like this team.
Yeah.
But when you're second, when your QB2 is Zach Wilson, Zach Wilson's got to show me more. I think he has a real good offensive line. I think they're going to add some more talent in the draft. Zach Wilson could take that leap, but until he does, I really that scares me a little bit as your quarterback too.
I didn't like Zach last year because I knew the situation was just not ideal for him. Yeah. This year, I kind of like Zach Wilson.
Hold on a second. He's got the starting quarterback for the New York Giants.
Oh, he's got Tyrod.
Yeah. Old weak bitch lungs himself.
He's got Huntley too, in case anything happens. I like that. God, yeah, dude. B+ or an A, it's somewhere in there, but I'll say B+ because he's not quite as thick as we are.
Let me ask you this question: why have we not thought about Hunter for Hunter's nickname?
Hunter, because he's been a nice guy so far. I haven't had no reason to give.
That's actually true. I mean, he does think Frank Gore deserves to go to the Hall of Fame, which is,
as we all
know,
he's correct.
Stupid.
He's correct.
And retarded, but
he's
whatever. No, he's not.
Top 3 all time.
Whatever. The stats always. So would you say that because LeBron James is ahead of Jordan now in scoring, assists, rebounds, LeBron James is better than Jordan, right?
In some respects, yeah. In some respects, he is.
Not just because of longevity.
Is he better than Kobe though?
LeBron?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh man, I had such a dark joke. I don't want to say it. Are you talking to me right now? You saying words? Jason's gone. He gone. Good. I'm going to break this team down by myself then. Charles.
Sorry, I'm being sabotaged in my own home.
Well, you know who we got next, Jason?
Charles. Charles.
Oh, Charlie. Charlie. You know what, though? Charlie did a goddamn good job, dude. I had such low expectations because Corey was like, I don't know if he's ever played in a Dynasty League before, anything like that. I think he assembled a pretty and he's son of a bitch. Drafted Javonte Williams right in front of me in the second round.
Oh, he sniped me too. Like I'm with it, man. I was impressed the whole time.
Yeah, Charlie impressed me a lot. I think he was getting fed information from Corey about who I liked, but whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, I mean his quarterback situation is not ideal.
But so you don't like Tua at all? I actually like Tua.
I don't like Tua, but I understand that he has upside. I just know he has a lot of downside too.
Can we say this too? We got to grade this on a curve. This is Charlie's first league ever.
Are you kidding?
Dude, first league ever?
Oh my God.
And he drafted better than, I don't know, 6 other people in this league?
He definitely drafted better than Brandon.
And Brandon's in hundreds of leagues, if you didn't know that.
Yep, and he considers himself the champion already.
And he won all of those leagues.
You literally just got your ass waxed by a rookie.
Welcome to NFL, rookie.
So let's just go through it. Justin Fields, I don't love that as a QB1. I would have liked him in the flex, but
yeah,
it's okay.
Let me see where he grabbed him. And then keep going.
All right. Najee, we love him. Javonte, we love him. DK, we don't love him right now, but we'll love him later.
For Dynasty, fine with
Yeah.
DK.
Yeah. T. Higgins, we love him. Kenny
Love him
Galladay,
so much.
Kenny Galladay, this is his prime year. They say they're going to get him going. Maybe when Tyrod hits the field, it might happen. Gesicki, love it. Oh my God, that was the snipe through my
I
heart.
love that, dude. And he got Gesicki in where the hell is that? The 9th round. As
Yeah, he
I think
sniped.
as like the 12th, 13th tight end off the board.
Yeah, dude, he sniped me hard. Marquise Brown, we like
I
it.
love Hollywood.
Dude, I love Mooney. Wow.
Yeah. Tony Pollard, man.
The real running back in Dallas.
Oh, that's
God
enough.
almighty.
That's enough out of you.
Oh my God, I love it.
Smack the taste out your mouth.
His defense too. Look at this. So
Yeah,
he's got
a good-ass
Crosby,
defense.
Allen. So you got some youth. Isaiah Simmons. Wow. To be a first-time guy and you knew. Wow. Judon, don't love it, but okay. Chubb, don't love it, but okay.
I
Jamal
love Chubb,
Adams.
by the way.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jamal Adams and Trayvon Diggs. Now, do we think Trayvon Diggs is going to get those picks again? Probably
He's not getting 11.
But
hey, man, if he gets 5, I think that's amazing.
Yep. Gus Bus. Oh, that was another snipe he got me for. That's sneaky. That's a really good dynasty play. How old is Gus? He is 26. Son of a bitch. Zay Jones, whatever. Quez Watkins, whatever. Oh, CJ, who's your mama? I like it. Mo Alley Cox, I like it. Higby, I like it. Jesus Christ. And he still brought down Casey Hayward, Von Miller, Danico Autry, Marcus Davenport. Okay, you went a little too. He didn't know better, but he went a little too heavy on the defense. It's about like Cam. You can see the youthful ignorance. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, but he drafted every bit as good as Cam. What did we give Cam?
I think I gave Cam like a C- or something.
I think I gave him a B.
No, didn't we give Cam a D for? I think I gave him a D for defense.
We gave him a D for defense. That's right. We can't do that to
Charlie. No,
yeah, we can't do that to Charlie.
And apparently, Charlie's a big college football fan. So he says a Clemson boy, so he knows Isaiah Simmons well. Oh, I see what you did here. T. Higgins too, wasn't he Clemson? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. Wow. Okay. Well,
Corey is politicking for him to have an A here.
I'm giving him a B plus, man. He's not on our level. He's on Corey's level.
I'm looking through this team here. Whew, it's going to be hard for me not to give him.
It's a B plus. He's not on our level.
He also has the 108 in the rookie draft, so he's gonna add some depth. My only concern, because I am a big Tua fan. I'm a big Justin Fields fan too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern is just depth at the running back position. You've got 3 good ones, 2 amazing ones, and 1 real good one in Tony Pollard. And I'm gonna have to give him an A-. I'm gonna give him an A-.
Slightly below, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's not on our level. Obviously, I mean, duh. But I think Charlie might have the 4th best team in this league, legitimately. The 4th or 5th best team, because I would say me and you are at the top, obviously, duh.
Yeah, obviously.
We're professional. We get paid to do this.
Exactly.
So, paid in hatred usually, but, whatever.
I usually see about 10 cents a week.
Yeah, 10 cents a week. Actually, I'm hemorrhaging money over here. No, let's legitimately. So, us 2 at the top. Swoop has got to be up there.
Yes.
Corey, Charlie, Keith. I think Corey, Charlie, and Keith are kind of in a tier together.
Yeah, they're all together, yeah.
And then if we go down, I would say Brandon and Cam are at the bottom.
Sorry,
Cam. Not really. It's your fault.
Then it's like Jay and then up
Jay
to Hunter.
I didn't mind Hunter's team. I thought Hunter had a pretty good team.
Hunter's like right up underneath Charlie and Keith and Corey. Yeah. He's like right under him.
And then
Albin. Holy
Albin
shit.
had a great team.
Albin.
That is
Albin might be on our level. He might be on our level.
Albin had a badass team.
All right, Albin, you can be on our level. That's fine.
Yeah.
Brandon's
to me is-
definitely the worst.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he's the worst,
Yeah,
the world is right.
I think
The
so.
world is absolutely right.
I think we got this.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot of
Cowboys.
different-
Cowboys. We got to get him in here. Where's the fancy lad belong at the end of the day? Oh, he's okay. No. Cameron's better than him.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
yeah.
So it goes Cowboy. But here's the thing, though. Cowboy has 2 first-round picks, the 101 and the 105. Brandon has nothing.
Okay. So then it's Brandon, Cameron, Cowboy,
I think so.
Jay,
Yep.
Hunter,
Is that 5?
Keith, Corey, Charlie,
There's 8.
Swoop,
Albin,
Albin.
me and you.
Yep.
Jason, Eric.
There's your power rankings.
Yep. Eric's at the top. Yeah. That's how that goes because I am the host and I get to say the last
I don't
words.
agree. I don't agree.
But you also think Frank Gore should be in the Hall of Fame. So
1A,
I don't
1B.
know what the hell is going on?
1A, 1B.
I am DeMarco Murray. You are Derrick Henry.
I am Derek. I will eat your fucking lunch.
Yeah, but you're like rookie Derrick Henry.
I wish I was.
Well, hell yeah! I hope y'all enjoyed that. I think it was just our league watching it. I'm okay with that. Honest to God,
It was just for you guys anyway.
it really was. Call Keith, whoever the fuck that is. You guys
Yeah,
know
who
my
is
team's
this
at
guy?
least as good as yours with 3 first-round picks. Y'all insane. I don't think so. I wouldn't say so.
Maybe he's just maybe almost as good as Swoop. Just
Not as good as Albin, that's for sure.
definitely not on Alvin's level.
No, not on Jason and Eric's level.
Not at all.
No. I mean, I wouldn't even say he's on Charlie's level or Corey's level.
Ooh, I think he's. I gotta give Keith some love. That's a tough one.
It's hard because we went over his like 3rd or whatever. Or like 4th.
Yeah, he went too early.
I think this league legitimately though has a ton of parity, and it's going to be just wild to see what happens.
It really is because the defenses, that chaos system is really going to be like, whoa, what?
There's going to be some hurt feelings with like Keith says garbage, hot garbage. Keith wanted the quarterback hits to be at least 2 points apiece. So when I play him, I'm going to turn those on for my team. And he's going to get negative every time his players hit my quarterbacks. So there we go.
Ooh, Jay says you have a B team. So
Jay says, I have a B team?
yeah, I'm looking back at your
Okay,
team.
that's fine.
So
You looking at my team?
I have to disagree. Yeah, I have to disagree because Calvin Ridley comes out. Brandon Cooks moves up to where Ridley's at. Your backup quarterback is Derek Carr. Yeah. And then, man, Jay, why you got to hate on Russ so much, man? I thought we would stay fans of Russell Wilson. What happened? What happened?
Just hurtful.
It is. It's all.
He means B for beautiful. B for best.
Yeah, for best team, maybe.
Yeah. B for bombastic. And I'm going to say
bodacious.
You're B for butthurt. So there you go.
B for bodacious.
Bodacious. Hell yeah. All right, let's wrap this son of a bitch up. Follow us if you're not already, like I said.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
I'm thinking that's some music. It's Russ, man. Come on.
But I don't know. I thought it might have been the day to remember thing, but yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Take it with a grain of salt. A lot of salt because y'all are all going to be salty.
Yes.
And I'm okay with that. Corey, you will follow, click that bell, and subscribe. Okay.
Okay.
And if you don't, I know where you live.
Individual party bug.
Corey Bug.
Individual party bug.
Individual party bug. Yes.
He hated that.
Oh God!
Oh my
I'm gonna
God!
force that to be his team name. I
This
want
party
to see if I can do that in the commissioner powers. I'm gonna force it there, and then I'm gonna lock it so we can't change it. Individual party bug. Hell yeah!
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, man. Well, it's been a blast. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Legitimately, this was a lot of fun for me. Was it good for you, Jason?
It was great.
Hell
We
yeah.
don't have Tran in this one, so in this episode, Cam
Cam.
put a finger in.
Put a finger in.